What's up everybody, this is Perfect Tank, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about aggression levels in an African cichlid tank, because I know I made a video about this a while ago, but the video is pretty old, so I thought I would make a new one, and also just to bring you guys a new African cichlid video like you guys want to, so you know, but yeah, as you can see here, my tank is a pretty bad mix of cichlids, to be honest. Like, I got, you know, the Kenya, I got the Aurotis, you know, all these different aggressive fish that really don't go well in any community African cichlid tanks. However, I managed to actually put them together, but it really does require that they don't chase other fish as much as other members of the species does. And you know, I got a male Kenya right here. He is actually the dominant one in my tank. He's pretty aggressive, and often he chases my Venostus cichlid. I don't know why he does that, because my Venostus cichlid is pretty peaceful. That might be the reason. But yeah, he does that. And then there's also a little thing about Kenyas that just is pretty important to notice, and that is that the Kenya is really aggressive. It's probably one of the most aggressive African cichlids next to Demasonites, and they're really easy to get though, and they're very beautiful. Like the females are like a light blue electric color, whereas the males are yellow, as you can see right here. I actually have had some females with this guy, but they just got killed right away. And for the where is he? Where is my? There he is. My Aurotis. This guy's a lot different than any other Aurotis, because he doesn't have the normal male Aurotis, you know, patterns and colors. But you can see that it's a male because of the line right there, and the spots on his tail, and the yellow on the fins. That basically means that it's an Aurotis. So, and he has been. That's the guy that got my fry. As you can see over here, if you go over, there's my reef thing right there. But in here, these Aurotis fry are actually his fries, so that's kind of cool. Anyway, you know, these this is very important to actually take into consideration, not to mix any aggressive cichlids together, especially for beginners that doesn't really know how to control it. I have found a way to control it, however, which I'm going to explain in another video. But what I really want to highlight in this video is that you should never buy something like Demasonites, because they're just so aggressive, and often when they get in community cichlid tanks, they always just get up to fight with the other cichlids, and sometimes it's just them that are left after a couple of months. So just look at this guy. I really love my Synodontids. They're awesome. Just look at that. Like, right now they're really fat. They just got some food. I always feed them before I make my videos. Where is my other one? That is the small Synodontids right there. I can't find my big one right now. But anyway, the thing about cichlid aggression as well is that you really have to overstock, in my opinion, because they don't take any damage from it. Because if you look at the natural environments in Malawi, it's really just all compact with a lot of different cichlids just mixing together, and they are really close together in the wild. So what you really have to do is that you have to get a lot of cichlids in your tank, and they will also spread out the aggression a lot more, because there's always going to be a dominant male that is going to rule the tank. And whenever some small cichlid is near him, he will chase it, and he'll basically show that he's the guy that is the boss. So that's the thing you have to remember. And what you also have to remember is that older cichlids usually tend to get more aggressive. So that is just another reason not to you know, start with older cichlids. It's better to start with younger cichlids, so that they can develop that aggression a little bit easier with the tank mates that they have, so that they will kind of grow up together. That is really a good idea, because then they'll get used to each other a lot more. Another thing is hiding spaces, and you would like to get at least you know, a couple of caves in your tank. A couple of caves will probably be fine. In my tank I got this red lava rock right here. We got a cave in here, and we got a cave in behind this big piece of rock. You know, there's also some caves back there. So I got 3 or 4 caves in this tank, where the small fish can basically hide. The bigger cichlids can't really fit in there. Like, I have this big cave right here, which is usually the place where my Cichlid hides, and my Aquarium right here. But my Kenya also hides in there sometimes. But for example, my Frontosa never hides. Like, by the way, guys, look at that blue that he got right now. If you saw the last video that I made, it's a lot more. Hi. Anyway, if you look at this guy's colors, it's a lot more bright than before. Like in the last video, he was pretty dull colored. He didn't really have a lot of whites or blues on his fins, so that kind of sucks. But now he got some really nice colorations. I don't know why, but he really liked the water change and things like that. But anyway, as I said, he doesn't hide as much. He really does. He really does stay out in the open for the most part. He does sometimes hide out in the corners right here, like over there and here. So that is the only way that he really hides. He never hides in the caves or anything like that. But the Mabuna definitely does that, like the yellow lab, the Arotis, the Johanni, you know, the Kenya and the Metric Lima. So that is really the only things that I can tell you guys about with aggression, because if you get that, that would definitely help. Like, a lot of hiding spots is just a really important thing, because after some time, most cichlids will usually get bored by chasing the same fish without anything happening. So sometimes they also just chase them to death. Like my Kenya has probably killed close to 10 cichlids right now, but he has been in my tank for a little over a year, so you know, it's pretty. I guess it's pretty normal. Like, if there's a fish that he doesn't think he likes, he just kills it. That's basically his intolerance. Like, that's what I gotta accept. Like, I think this fish is really awesome. He has a lot of colors, and he really brights up the tank with that yellow coloration, and he's pretty big and things like that. But if there's a fish that he doesn't like, he'll just kill it, and I have to accept that, and I do. Like, for example, he chases my Ali and he chases my Venustus, but that's the only fish he really chases right at the moment. But that are definitely the fish that I'm mostly chasing in my system. I don't know if I'm going to add one more cichlid to spread out the aggression a lot more, or well, not a lot more, but just a little bit. And yeah, that's basically all I really can say. So if you guys have any questions about aggression level and cichlid tanks, just put them in the comments. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and see you guys in another video.